the other day from a viewer who was curious about my truck. It's a 2000 Ford F-250 with the 7.3 liter turbo diesel. Just gonna do a quick walk around, show you the truck. The interior in here is pretty simple. Manual windows, manual locks. I don't have any of that power. Don't really mind, I don't really need it. I have a flip-up screen, which is a touch screen. It's a DVD player, CD player, all that stuff. I have aftermarket gauges over here on the driver's side pillar. The top one is my boost gauge for my turbo. Right below that I have my pyrometer, which is my exhaust temperature. And below that I have my transmission temperature, which actually isn't working right now. The sender on the transmission itself I think is bad. I just haven't had time to replace that. The truck has 122,228 miles on it right now. Doesn't look it though. This is my DP tuner switch. It's a tuner that I have 6 different programs on it that I can select, touch of a button. It's all LCD display to let me know which program I'm in. The programs are a 40 horsepower, a 60 horsepower, I believe an 80, a 120, a 140 horse, and a setting which is called low idle. It actually cuts out a couple of the cylinders, makes the truck sound like it has a nice cam in it. It's kind of cool. Just threw that program on for the fun of it. I really hardly ever use it. When I turn this thing up all the way and I'm really hammering on it, it actually looks like a coal train trying to climb a mountain. It's pretty cool. The highest setting on the chip, which is setting number 5, adds 140 horse and 260 foot-pounds of torque. And you feel every bit of it. I have dual 6-inch stacks on here. It's all straight pipe. There's actually internal mufflers on both the stacks. It's still pretty loud. The setup I have, if you can see it, comes down to a T-pipe, which then goes under the bed. These are LED taillights. I can't really tell the way the sun's hitting it right now. They are on. I have the parking lights on, but at nighttime these things are really bright. The lens is a smoked color. The third brake light is also LED. I use the toolbox for a lot of storage. Just stuff that I may or may not need. Jump pack, all that stuff. Over here I have the air tank for the air horns, all the compressors, the filters, and all that. You can actually hook a hose onto this and use it to fill up tires, stuff like that. I've never had to do that. It's basically just been sitting here. I kind of neglected fixing the line that came off to the air horns. I haven't used them in quite a while. Underneath here on the frame rails, I have air horns. I actually have them disconnected right now. They are loud when they are working. Down there is the gauge for the air compressor. Turn it on and off. Let me know how much air pressure is in the tanks. The truck has been an all-around great truck. I haven't had too many major problems with it. I think I've done an alternator in it. I had the transmission rebuilt and the cam position sensor, which is a recall from Ford. They really don't last long, and when they start to fail, the truck will stall on you, and it's not fun when it stalls on you. You pretty much lose your brakes. You have to put it in neutral, turn the key off, crank it back up. It's a pain in the ass. They said the new part that they recalled and put into the vehicle wasn't supposed to fail. Well, it's already been doing it. It's one of those things, you buy it and It might last 500 miles, it might last 50,000 miles. It's really Russian roulette with that part. Other than that, the truck does everything I need it to do. In four-wheel drive, in the wintertime, in the snow, it's great. It can haul whatever I need. Trailers, loads in the back, it really doesn't matter. Plenty of power, and surprisingly a comfortable ride in this thing. It's really not as rugged of a ride as you might think it is. Great truck, happy with it, and hope you guys liked it.